Most people spend hundreds of dollars on the wrong graphic card, either overpaying for power they will never touch or buying something that chokes the moment they open a game. There are nine kinds that range from free to the price of a used car. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one is yours. Integrated graphics. This is the graphics baked right into your processor with no separate card at all. It borrows a slice of your computer's regular memory instead of having its own, which is why it's cheap, cool, and sips power. Browsing, videos, spreadsheets, streaming a show while you work. It handles all of that without complaint. It's the reason a thin laptop can run all day on a battery. And for millions of people, it's the only graphic they will ever need. Entry level graphic card. Now we add a real card with its own memory. And everything changes. Unlike integrated graphics, this one actually can run games. Older or lighter titles at settings that don't look like a slideshow. It will also speed up photo editing and drive a sharper, high resolution screen without stuttering. This is the first real run on the ladder, and it usually costs somewhere between $100 and $200. Mid-range graphic card. Here's the one most people should actually buy. It runs modern games at smooth frame rates and genuinely good visuals without the eye-watering price of the top tier. Video editing, design, everyday gaming, it has more than enough muscle for all of it. This is the best selling category on the market and it's not close. High-end graphic card. Want to run the newest game at high resolution with the settings cranked? This is where that starts. It chews through demanding work like three-dimensional rendering, visual effect, and high-resolution video without slowing down. More memory, bigger cooling, and a price that makes you pause before you click buy. Enthusiastic graphic card. And this is where sanity ends. Absolute top tier. Built for people who want the best and don't care what it costs. Here's the part that surprises people. A single one of this card can cost more than an entire decent gaming computer. Easily $1,500 to $2,000. Sometimes more. There's the trap worth knowing before you shop. Most buyers are paying for frames their eyes and their monitor can't even use. These exist for hardcore gamers, overclockers, and the pro who work actually earns the money back. Workstation graphic card. This one isn't for gaming at all. It is tuned and officially certified for serious professional software. The kind used in engineering, architecture, and medical imaging. What matters here isn't speed record. It's never crashing. So these are tested to run flawless for hours on end. The drivers chase rock-solid stability instead of the latest game day performance. Mobile graphic card. Take the desktop power and squeeze it into a laptop, where space and heat are the enemy. It delivers strong performance while running cooler and drawing less power than its desktop cousin. To pull that off, it quietly runs a little slower, trading raw speed for portability and battery life. It's the whole reason a thin gaming laptop can play serious game nowhere near a wall outlet. External graphic card. Here's a clever one. A full desktop card living in a separate box that you plug into your laptop over a single high-speed cable. Park at your desk, plug in, and your thin laptop suddenly punches like a desktop. Unplug it and walk away with your portability intact. It's the bridge between the freedom of a laptop and the raw power of a tower. Professional compute card. This barely counts as a graphic card anymore. Strip out the gaming parts entirely, and what's left is a machine built purely to crunch enormous amount of data at once. Scientists and companies lean on this for artificial intelligence, giant simulation, research that would bury an ordinary computer. It's the graphic card reborn as a pure calculation engine, no screen required. So where do you land? If you just browse and stream, integrated graphic already has you covered. If you game, mid-range is the sweet spot. Almost everyone should buy. And worldly step up to high-end or enthusiastic if your work or your wallet truly calls for it. Get that one choice right and you will save hundreds. Next in the series, we break down the memory that feeds this card.